go in with a BKB and just
5
chop
seconds
him.
remaining.
Yeah, I think as a troll you're a little bit more affected by Tidehunter's
Reserve
Anchor Smash
time.
and Kraken Shell. Sven doesn't care as much about that.
Yeah, and the Troll's BKB comes later than Sven's, usually, plus Sven farms more, especially when Io stacks the jungle.
I'm a little bit concerned about both those heroes not being able to contest. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if you're not really going to be able to contest this Roshan. Now that I think about it, you've got Ursa and Tidehunter, right? Tidehunter just kind of like parks himself in front of the Roche pit while you're doing it. So I think you probably don't even consider that.
Remaining.
Just say, look, we're gonna have to give up that first one most likely. Lone Druid.
That's the hero I didn't see from what, a long time ago. I don't even remember seeing it in the summit.
Yeah, last time we were really seeing was just when Liquid was running.
Yeah.
Nobody's else really taken that those steps. So is this Lone Druid mid against Lina? Because I know that matchup is pretty favorable for Lone Druid.
So, well, it's Dandy, Queen of Pain.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do normal lanes.
Probably. Well, Lone Druid against Tidehunter does well. Also, it's hard to lane pretty much any hero against Bane. I expect actually Bane to start
10 seconds
at the
remaining.
mid lane, just harassing Lina.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a 90 pure damage,
remaining.
which he heals up for 90.
That makes me think that Snakeo's going to be in with the Earthshaker, right? Because Bane is the better mid lane bully, and Lone Druid doesn't really, like, what are you going to do with Lone Druid against Tidehunter? That's not really going to do a whole lot. So he could give General a helping hand if they go like boots first, plus the tether. It's going to be hard for the Ursa to actually get the kill on General that he really wants.
Well, General isn't known as one of the good offlaners. Kind of fallen off before the new Navi form, but now he's on top of his game actually.
So
who
Navi. Are some of the bad offlaners from CIS Lacoste, huh?
I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's focus on the good ones. Well, he's gonna get the Earthshaker, and the kill potential from Nyx,
Prepare for
Ursa,
battle.
still good from Vega.
I should not have put this fruit snack in my mouth. That was a bad idea. If you hear any chewing sounds for the next 30 seconds, I'm sorry.
Fruits.
I just saw it and I was like, ooh, strawberry.
So we have the Poor Man's Shield Nyx Assassin as position 4.
Yeah, because I think that's because he wants to park himself in mid lane, right?
I'm not sure how much he can harass Queen of Pain. He can't get close to her.
Especially
Probably just wants to harass Earthshaker, I guess.
So you think Viper's going to be top lane then with the Bane?
Well, they might actually, what they might actually do is try to put Nyx Assassin on bottom. Look at Tidehunter's build. Quelling Blade, 8 tangos of healing salve. He might just start in jungle, but I don't think that's gonna happen. One of the options they have. Considering Nyx Assassin has Poor Man's Shield plus 1 more share tango.
You think this is better, the double share tangos, instead of getting the Ring of Protection? They'll go into your Iron Talon anyway, gives you some base.
The
Yeah,
battle
I think
begins.
Ring is better because you can still bring tangos if it's needed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what Nyx Assassin's gonna do. Oh,
Looks like Afterlife might try and cut the creep wave here, so he's not faced in that. Really annoying 1v1 right away. And
they actually managed to snipe the top rune, so it's 3 runes for Navi.
There's Afterlife, pulling away. Not that Lone Druid's going to care too much, he's barely.
Nyx Assassin with mana burn on mid.
Isn't that just going to be undone by Taneko with the bottle? Feels like this presence in the mid lane is just not going to do much against Wisp. And then we've got Viper in top lane where he's going to be able to kind of bully this Ursa. I think that's one of the best things. Ursa goes completely uncontested. 1v1s he's just going to destroy you. But if you can actually put pressure on him, he's a relatively easy hero to actually kill 3 level 6.
Well, yeah, especially Shaker, Bane is a strong lane, but Bane might need the last hit some. The Shaker has, what, 4 Fury Swipe stacks already. The bottom lane is of my concern for Tidehunter. Pyket's gonna have pretty much a free farm on bottom lane.
Yeah, it's already a little bit difficult for our Tidehunter as he's trying to last hit underneath tower without Anchor Smash. A little bit later on, oh man, once they get to like level 3, this lane's gonna be really difficult. Fiverr could always come in, it's really expensive, but maybe a potential kill setup. You know, go for the Nightmare into the Enchant Totem, Aftershock Stun.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a level 2 Brain Sap, that's 160 pure damage, plus heal on him.
They're gonna get some damage onto Fiverr now. It's gonna be forced to throw up a very expensive sleep body block in general. It's just gonna cost them a lot of their regen, but it's actually poor little Ursa who has to run himself away here.
Tidehunter actually doing really well on the bottom lane. Has 2 levels in Kraken Shell just to not get damage from the bear and the right clicks from the hero.
I'm surprised that even under tower he was able to get more last hits.
Thanks for that.
It's pretty much neck and neck so far. Earthshaker's doing pretty well for himself. 9 and 3. Viver's gonna be gone here. Slowed down a little bit, but not nearly enough. They do have a Brain Sap coming up as well, so Viver's burned through all of his regen, though. He may have to end up taking a step back to base, as there's still another 2 minutes for the shrine. Yeah,
it should be good, just to give General some XP. The lane is gonna be pushed at the tower, and he should be careful. Okay, there's no mana on Rubik as well.
Both our supports.
None of the heroes here have any regen left.
Are these lanes, like, who do you think's winning? I can't really tell, because, you know, bottom just seems to be kind of CS traded, that's fine. Mid lane should be kind of the same thing, because Nyx Assassin and Whis are kind of canceling each other out. Looks like Lina's suffering a bit right now, but later on we'll just have Dragon Slave CSing, so...
Seems like pretty even game so far. Once Bane is back onto the lane on top, they have a good kill potential. Ursa brought some of the regen for himself.
It's actually going to be a lot of damage on a Silent if he actually gets the double enchant totem hit plus the Fisher. First blood comes the way of Viver.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Viver is playing all these weird heroes. Seems like he has a large hero pool.
Oh, geez, actually in some serious trouble. The Wisp Balls are going to help bring him low enough. Snako is able to claim that kill. So the dual lanes all of a sudden working out big time for Navi against Vega Squadron.
Yeah, well, Wisp does so much more in the laning phase, especially, I mean, it's a hero versus one hero, but he has a bottle just to heal up himself, plus Vein of Pain.
The level 5 is now in. Life is going to be a bit more difficult for Afterlife, but he's still got a healing salve and shrine to work off of, so, and he's gonna have his arcane boots. Yeah, he actually does just fine in this 1v1.
Would you expect that? I would not expect Tidehunter to so well, probably
yeah,
because of the
not
pool.
this well. I would have expected him to have a little bit more trouble, mostly in the CS department, but we also had no support interference from the get-go to get the Lone Druid like a slight lead to start with. Just because Viver started up with that top lane, helping out the Earthshaker from the get-go.
Yeah, and look at the Queen of Pain build now. 2 null talismans, magic wand, plus raindrop, plus fairy fire, plus wisp bottle. I mean, she's so hard to take down. They can easily actually dive the mid.
Yeah, we've seen Denny in this mid lane. He can play just super aggressive because he knows has the wisp behind him and already this innate tankiness. This is the beginning of the classic snowball, right? You start getting tanky because you're early null talismans. Next thing you know, you've got a veil, so doing crap tons of damage. Don't really care too much about physical damage either, thanks to the upgraded armor.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has a Wisp as a partner, so he doesn't have to go for bottle right away. Maybe he still needs to get it a bit after. Alright, I just hit level 6. Pycat has no mana and didn't scale through form, so if they rotate with, let's say, a Nyx Assassin, they can get a kill on him.
Levels, by the way. He's rode up to the top lane. Looks like he might be able to catch General, but his leap actually goes down from Viper just in time, but it's still not enough thanks to the telekinesis. They will manage to get that kill. My bad. I wonder if he thinks he should have slept silent instead to stop the telekinesis and then just hope the Earthshaker dodges.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But I don't know. That Nyx Assassin level 1, that Nyx Assassin in general level fail seems such a weird spell, so hard to hit.
I'm actually surprised that Nyx Assassin has been such a big core position simply because the Impale is low range and hard to hit. One hell of an animation to it. Taneko's actually going to come in, loops himself onto the bear to be able to get all the Wisp balls onto Afterlife, bringing him pretty low, but they're not getting lucky on the Entangled, so Afterlife is going to be able to limp away with just 180 HP.
Yeah, he didn't even skill Ravage. He went for 3 in Anchor and 3 in Kraken.
I mean, I'm done with that, right? You're not going to rotate out of this lane. Most likely, you're going to stay here till probably
7 to 6 minutes.
Yeah. Get your mech. Snake going to be caught by G.
Held your
Gets a little
feet
bit
to
of
the
vengeance
fire.
for all that annoying Wisp play that's been happening in the lane. Looks like they're also trying to set up at top lane. The support is gone. They could actually kill the Ursa here. Get the sleep off.
It's a level 3 Aftershock.
See, are they going to go for Fissure enchant totem hit, or just the enchant totem hit into Fissure, right click, and that is going to be enraged, but maybe Snake can finish him off. Wisp ball is still enraged, now it's gone, and nails him with the last ball. 3-2 now. Navi taking an early laning phase lead, but Vega Squadron not too far behind.
That's a good gank setup from a Bane, but look at the heroes. Bane's not gonna... He's gonna have a hard time actually getting that Fiend grip off.
Yes,
sure. So much stuns.
You can't even throw it on Nyx Assassin for fear of just straight up getting Spike Carapaced. Can't really do it to the Tidehunter because of Kraken Shell, so there's 2 members he can't actually just do it to. Later on, it's going to be Aghanim Scepter for Ursa, and then you've got both Lina and Rubik, who are really the only targets. Top lane. Looks like we're going to have another kill on this Ursa. They actually try and scare him up. They do manage to the enraged. That is going to be kind of troublesome because Afterlife's here. He's got the Ravaged, but he's blocking our Ursa from being able to actually go onto the Earthshaker. Seneko a couple times more. They are going to be able to get the stun onto General before he completes his TP. Didn't actually wander deep into the jungle to try and TP out, so he will be caught. That bit of aggression coming out from Navi is immediately resounded by Vega Squadron's rotations.
Yeah, it seems like they didn't time the Fissure and the Enchant Totem right away. Didn't stun lock him, so he could have pulled the Enrage off.
Can you Savage Roar Nightmare off?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because that was also something that Pycat tried to do.
Right away.
He tried to Savage Roar on the Nightmare.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If he had held that and used it for after the Enchant Totem hit, just to give a little bit of more of a window for the Fissure, that could have created a stun opportunity.
Yes.
Little mistakes. Navi does cost them, I'd say, pretty big. I mean, they really want to keep this Ursa down. They lost their Earthshaker, who's been doing so well for himself. Was well on his way to getting Blink Dagger after Treads. Now that's going to be stalled up a bit.
Well, at least Silent and Nyx Assassin are getting some levels, 1 on mid, 1 on bottom lane because it's a free lane.
Regeneration.
Not anymore.
Viver's actually going to try and set something up. He's no level 6 either on the list. Oh, he does have level 6, but he's not partnered with anybody. That will be a kind kind of a problem for Vega Squadron later on to the game that you do have this great setup for relocate.
Yeah, sleep and relocate.
Oh, they managed to get the stun there onto the balls, but it's not quite enough burst damage, and they're actually going to kill the Nyx's assassin instead. Snako stays alive. They actually clip G with the ultimate from Dendi. He turns around, managed to kill the Wiz, but now it's maybe G in trouble. Dendi has no mana. He actually has one more second for the blink out. Is going to be able to make it away just ahead of the LSA, and that means we are not going to be able to chase him down. Doesn't look like much as they want to. There's still
nice stun from Lina there, or you can say bad positioning from Io. He just went into LSA.
Aloha is about to finish up his Vlad's, so Roshan is available. Are you a fan of this build, by the way? The Vlad's build on Ursa as opposed to the Morbid Mask into like an earlier blink?
Well, the game's not going well for him, so I think just a Mask would have been better. Finish the blink so he can actually do something, and then upgrade it into Vlad's if it's needed.
I think the early more Mask, I think you're right, like it changes, it gets you out of that laning phase area, right? Once you get that Morbid Mask, you can spend more time in the jungle, because at that point in time you're also a threat for Roshan, so just being off map is going to force the enemy to do certain things.
Well, yeah, it's 1.2k gold to invest in Headress and Ring of Basilius, so it delays your dagger a lot.
Blink, dagger, 1,000 gold away from the Earthshaker.
I love the build on Earthshaker though, with Power Thread. And once he gets to level 10, that's plus 20 strength, becomes a tank as well.
Ooh, misses the stun there. Pinecap, they're actually have the Bear be gone on as well. The Fiend's Grid turnaround, they're going to go on to G with the Wiz relocated Dendi in. They have a great setup opportunity here. Sioma does manage to get a little bit of time there from the Spike Carapace, but is still going to end up going down. Tried to play for a
bottom tower is under
quick
attack.
kill onto the Lone Druid, gets turned around on. And the Wiz relocate.
Vega needs to be careful about positioning and that relocate whenever it's up. They need to have an answer, probably have a Tidehunter trying to bait with someone. They don't have the real answer for the relocate. No big spells. If they just try to go on Selena, Rubik, even Ursa, that hero's probably gonna die.
Seems like this whole lineup is going to be forced to 5-man quite a bit for Vega Squadron. Just because, I mean, the relocate outnumbers you, but also if you split push, you get caught by Earthshaker or Bane. It's going to lead into a relocate follow-up. It guarantees the kill. There are not going to be a whole lot of opportunities for Vega Squadron to farm efficiently around the map, which is why they really needed to win their laning.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they still need levels, their heroes to be efficient. Okay, Ursa just finished Vlad's. Tidehunter has ulti, so we can expect them to try to force a Roche fight.
Yeah.
That's the way to get back into the game for them.
They get that Aegis, then they can turn it into a push onto the mid lane or something. Bottom, we did have Sioma actually getting a solo kill onto Snako. Good pick off there. Our Tidehunter is actually going to go for the 50 damage as opposed to the 150. I feel like that's pretty acceptable since you're not often the target. If he was dealing with maybe like a Disruptor, you know, like an AoE silence that they could actually burst the Tidehunter down before he gets off Ravage, then maybe the HP would be of more concern. There really isn't anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know, Tidehunter will not be front lines trying to deal damage. Header goes in and then has to go back. I tried it a few times, you can't get any hits off. We'll see how that works though.
Oh, you don't like the 50 damage?
It looks good on the paper though. Yeah. Let's see if the damage can help him.
He just chases them away. 4 bottom from the side of Navi after they took that tier 1 tower.
There's a blink on Earthshaker already. 15 minutes in, that's a good timing though.
It's pretty good timing to make some sort of smoke play. Well, they actually smoke without the Earthshaker here. He's going to TP in behind the tower. They do manage to catch the Nyx Assassin. Fiend's Grip teleport.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Man Echo Slam there, but unfortunate timing for him.
So what, they lost both the Queen of Pain and the follow-up
and the
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker. Yeah, Earthshaker and Queen of Pain couldn't get
Radiant's
tennis balls
bottom
off.
tower
Rough.
is under attack.
What a timing.
Yeah, what a time for a disconnect. Well, at least Vega Squadron, they did get the safe lane tower out of that, but it does mean they're not going to be able to immediately take Roche anytime soon with the Ravage on cooldown.
Yeah, but the thing is, for Navi, Blown Druid still didn't die, and he's pretty much free farming, sitting on top of the network, getting close to that relic.
Yes.
Let's almost here for the Lina. This is very critical timing for Vega Squadron. Come up here in like 5 minutes. That's the
if they can get the Blink Dagger on Ursa in the next couple of minutes, 2 minutes, and try to force one, maybe even 2 fights before Radiance is up, just to secure the Roche as well. It could go well for Vega.
Yeah, they get the Blink, they get Roshan, they get Aegis, they bully Navi, take some towers, win some fights, some Bloodstone charges. Next thing you know, you're going to have a Shadowblade Lina who's actually a threat to Queen of Pain, the Wisp, the Earthshaker, Lone Druid. All those heroes are actually going to be threatened by a farmed Lina.
Yeah, well, this is the thing with Bane I was talking about. He's level 7 right now, 2k net worth, and the hero is not gonna grow. I mean, he's gonna sit on that pretty much. That's why I think the mana boots is not a good investment for that hero. Maybe just try to get a Staff of Wizardry and just upgrade it to 4 staff later on if it's needed.
Sweet.
Or whatever, just get a medallion, whatever, just get those early items, I guess cheap items.
I actually am having a hard time thinking of a worse Bane lineup, you know? Like, he's versus Rubik, so free Fiend's Grip steal whenever he wants. There's a bunch of stuns. There's 3 heroes he really can't Fiend's Grip for a variety of reasons. It's such a hard game. Oh, God. Alright, he's going to be able to get to sleep on the Tidehunter. That'll allow his team to set
solo
up.
Tidehunter in enemy forest.
It's going to take a little while to kill him, actually. Maybe. Oh, God, the Ravage actually went out there. Dendi, he has his ultimate, he has the Blink. If he wants to, he can go for it. He's going to let it loose. It's barely enough to pick off Afterlife. But here comes a turnaround sound until General comes in, hits the combo onto 2. Manages to finish off 1 before he dies. The turnaround scream there from the Rubik as he died, but still,
meanwhile,
they're going to move forward and try and finish off Ziom the Slayer. Not quite able to do it.
Meanwhile, Ursa is with Roche.
Oh. Aloha Dance sneaking it in here. Popsy and Rage. Navi, you probably heard that roar, and they're like, oh, he's in Roche, but it's too late. Maybe they can still catch him, though.
Shrine ready. 40 seconds.
There should be able to take life number 1. Let's see if Vega Squadrons can square up.
He doesn't have an enrage.
No enrage, no Ravage. Toss back of the bear. Dendi actually sidesteps that one. Meanwhile, G comes in, almost finished off Seneko. It's the Fade Bolt that managed to get that kill, though. And they do manage to take away that Aegis from Dance, but don't manage to actually bring him down that second time. So now Vegas Squadron going to be able to take that mid tower, it's looking like.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Still no Ravage for 80 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think Vega wants to fight still. Long
Radiant's middle
just gonna get the Radiance from this wave.
Better if you're Navi, just wait out that Radiance. It's such a huge peak. The Spirit Bearer is still going to be really tanky, and the Radiance
middle tower is under attack.
Is going to be very impactful this early on.
Ursa is forced to go for a BKB. He can't afford to bash, let's say, because Vayne, Earthshaker, also Radiance miss, so he can't blink.
Yeah.
That should help.
So now with that Radiance, do you have it, or it's coming in? It's coming in there. They're gonna push for mid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Their mid tier 1 tower was just taken. Afterlife, still another 20 seconds until that Ravage is up. Trying to get some damage on the bear here. Much damage as they can. Lycan still has an extra one. Not sure if this is really the fight G message the boys want to be able to take. They're going to go onto the Wiz here, blow up Seneko, nice and easy, no real committal so far from Vega Squadron. They're going to start streaming forward. They actually managed to kill the bear as well.
And this is why Nyx Assassin is one of the best position for heroes. So easy to set up a gang, especially against the Radiance carriers. Just use Carapace and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, any like AoE, uncontrollable damage, Queen of Pain, Wisp, these kind of heroes.
Did you just say
Fisher.
Uncontrollable damage?
I mean, you know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean,
I
but
know, yeah.
usually we hear about unhealable damage.
I like to call it irreparable just because it's an actual word, but I don't know. Uncontrollable is also a real word, so only real words being used here, Lacoste.
You should get a chat wheel with uncontrollable damage.
But it's nice, right? Nyx Assassin can basically get some 5 seconds out. They're gonna jump here onto Pycat, blow him up. The Ravage being used there. Gets a little bit of safety just to make sure he does actually go down. Oh my god, General just comes in. Oh, 5-man Echo Slam with a follow-up Fissure. They're gonna be able to take 3 and see what else they can get. Clean up. What else are you gonna be able to get? Dandy jumps forward, does manage to catch Afterlife here. They try and turn, manage to get a stun there. G is already with Bloodstone, might just go on General, but asleep, and now the heal coming out from Seneko. General's just gonna die 2 times in a row here. Doesn't actually save anybody. He managed to get the Bloodstone suicide off, but still, he is now down to 10 Bloodstone charges. Navi, huge win after what was supposed to be a big-time pickoff on Pycat.
Remember what I told you about good offlaner in CIS? There you go. Well, this is not a spot you want to fight against big AoE. All this, I mean, both of them have it. They already used Ravage, and then they just clumped up there for like. There's no much space on that ramp.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Lina. She didn't die the first time.
Yeah, I looked at 10 Bloodstone charges, and I was like, oh, wait, he didn't die. But that can't be true, right? He really didn't die?
He didn't die. What? It was a 5-man Echo.
Yeah, we don't have an instant replay for that one, because where did he go? Oh, what a big hit from General. I'm guessing Afterlife looked at that and said, I need to use Ravage in case of relocate out. You know, that's kind of play. You get this big AoE stun. Wisp isn't able to tether relocate whatever they're going on away, but the result was it only hit the Druid, who was going to die anyway.
It was a solo lone Druid there, pretty much, until team backed him up. They need to be careful after they use Ravage, about the positioning. They just need to not be at the same place, or just keep an eye with the Nyx Assassin on Earthshaker. Now he has a 4-staff, so he can even save someone who's hit by Impale or LSA.
Nice burn.
Navi are still not up, surprisingly. Not sure how the hell they aren't up gold or experience after that fight, but they do feel strong enough to be able to defend these towers. So they're going to keep that offlane and tower chased away by Pycat's Bear.
That's a full B on Dandy. But that changes a lot. I mean, there's no real right click besides Earth. Okay, deal some damage. But still, in a big 5 versus 5 team fight, it's gonna be hard to control Queen of Pain.
Yeah, he just kind of jumps forward as long as he Shadow Strikes the bear. He doesn't have to worry. The big thing I think is like you don't have to worry about Nyx Assassin, right? Sonic Wave that goes out, that's always going to be Spike Carapace. Oh, Shioma! He doesn't throw out the stun.
I guess he was deciding whether he wants to hit him from Vendetta. It's pretty much always better just to stun, but there was a Wiz behind him, so I think that'd be enough damage.
Nice play there from Silent, had the TP. He does defend against the relocate attempt. Jump here in the middle lane. Oh, an Enchant Totem lead in from General. Still has the Echo Slam to work off of. He wanted to throw it out, but didn't feel like the damage was going to be forthcoming with only Seneko immediately behind him.
Talent 3 on Pain. Plus 200 mana. Now he has 1000 mana. When is he gonna use them?
Really does not need those Arcane Boots.
Either that or he needs plus armor. But the other talents, plus 250 health, cast range, all that level
Radiant's
20
top
is a
tower
good
is
one.
under attack.
Yeah, it's got some decent later
Radiant
game
structures
ones, but
are fortified.
feels like he's just still such a bad mid-game hero.
You need to have the perfect positioning on that hero. Have to see what was used in a team fight to know when you can actually use the Fiend's Grip. I mean, that hero could get some buffs, to be honest.
I blink with Guardian Greaves. Echo Slam immediately used. They have to follow up, but now the Ravage comes in. Sioma also follows that one up onto the Earthshaker. Gendy does manage to get off his BKB. It's not going to save General's life, of course, as he's going to be comboed up by G. Viver, not going to be gone on, but does get his Nightmare stolen by Silent, which may be a nice little ability to have.
Oh, Roche may respawn in 5 seconds. If it respawns right now, we'll see.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Roshan?
under attack.
Oh, 2 minutes.
158. So, fortunately for Navi, don't have to worry about Vega Squadron immediately falling into the pit. Vlad's now complete for Pycat. We're trying to get his full set of Lone Truth items. Vlad's AC, nice little aura, and Radiance.
Still waiting to see 12 slotted.
12 slotted Lone Druid.
Yeah. Needs to be a, what, 90-minute game, probably. Even longer.
I think you gotta go probably, I would say at least 100 minutes, if not 2 hours.
Lord of the Rings, Dota.
Yeah. No, sir. BKB now complete for the Ursa. I mean, if Vega Squadron don't start making things happen soon with this lineup, like they have the Blink Dagger, they have the BKB, the Shadow Blade's up on G, like they've got to start forcing some good team fights, and from there turn that into control that allows the Shadow Blade Lina to play for pickoffs, because I don't think they really want to go late game.
Against Lone Druid, Bit of Pain, Earthshaker. They still have decent with Lina, but Ursa kinda falls off.
Yeah. I think Lina would probably be pretty decent late game carry against Lone Druid because he can just right click on the bear so easily, but our Ursa would be a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, Ursa has no items. He has BKB, Blink, that's pretty much it.
10k net worth, while both the Lone Druid and the Queen of Pain well ahead of him.
Ravage is gonna be up front when Roche...
Oh, no!
Dunked!
Oh, best offlaner, CIS. 5-man dunk to 0-man dunk. There is no greater hero
Did
to
he just
zero
pause the
moment
game?
than that.
I think that had something to do with the Echo Slam, just to tilt them.
Yeah. Just lie and say, oh, technical difficulty or something. I spilled my water.
Now it's an easy Roche for Vega, because he missed that Echo Slam. Oh god.
Hero to 0, baby. Hero to 0. Vega Squadron, perfect time for them to make things happen. They'll get an Aegis and cheese.
Roshan has fallen to the ground.
Cheesy treat.
Well, Ursa was kind of selfish to start. Didn't even want to hand the cheese to.
Oh, what's the team doing right now? They look a little like they had two different minds there. We had our Rubik and Tidehunter immediately booking it up to the top lane with their smoke, while Queen of Pain, or sorry, Lina, actually backed off and just wanted to play the farm game for now.
Money to burn.
I'm getting annoyed by this Bane. Actually, like, why would you pick that hero? You know this is gonna. You know this is gonna happen. Like, you have a hero who's just sitting there in the forest doing nothing, and if the game continues, he's gonna do that for the next couple of 20 minutes.
Pycat saved by Seneko. Good pullback there, Seneko. He'll still be giving away a Bloodstone charge to the Lina most likely. Oh, actually, maybe they get a pick off here. They Invis as well as a Vendetta. We're gonna set up here. Sioma and Slayer. There's the first kill. You're gonna try and burst down Viver. Looks like, oh, he just used Brain Sap too. That's perfect. They needed the extra burst damage, and they get it too. Now General, a little bit too slow on the Fisher to be able to save that support. So both supports down on the side of Navi. Vega Squadron still struggling to maintain, like, real control of the map because this lone druid is so fast at being able to push out the waves.
Yeah, look at the Tidehunter. He's level
Radiant's
18,
bottom tower is under attack.
has a decent farm.
Dire's top
Once he gets
tower is
4
under
staff,
attack.
it's gonna be easy to take. Much anyone done is that only 4 staff on his team. Yeah.
Oh, Slayer gonna be able to get the follow-ups done there, and the Ravage.
He's under
That's a
attack.
2 for both Queen of Pain and the Wisp go down. Blink forward, looking for General. It's Blink for Blink, 1 step ahead though.
We were talking about Vega going into a super late game with Refresher on Tide. They might not even worry about that.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
sure.
tower is under attack.
They've got really good control.
Radiant
for the
structures
Spirit
are
Bear, too.
fortified.
Looking at this, the
Radiant's middle
got
tower
Gosh Anchor
is under
Smash, but
attack.
it's the Nyx Assassin. Every fight is guaranteed 5 seconds of stun, right?
Yeah.
Radiance, Spike
Plus
Carapace,
Lina
Radiant's
with
middle tower has fallen.
150 attack range, and look at the damage Lina deals just from the right clicks.
Yeah, already sitting at 200.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Does he need the Silver Edge this game? I don't think so, right?
Yeah,
So it'd just be
Radiant's top tower has
probably a
fallen.
waste of money
Yeah.
if the game drags, so he's gonna have to sell it anyway.
This is the point where you start looking towards damage now, right? You've got your defensive item in BKB, you've got your hunting Shadow Blade.
Yeah, he has AC queued up.
Radiant's
BKB is
top tower is under
already
attack.
there, 10-second BKB, so he
Dire's
doesn't have to
bottom
worry
tower
about
is
Bane,
under
Queen of
attack.
Pain, Radiance, only if he's surprised by a
Dire's bottom
Ghost
tower
Slam from
has fallen.
Earthshaker.
You know you're in
Radiant's
trouble when you're
top tower
relocating
is under
back to
attack.
tier 1s.
Radiant's
is
top
the-
tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower
Feel bad.
is under attack.
Meanwhile, Vega Squadron feeling pretty good. Sioma, the Slayer, already had the Field Scepter. So now that that problem that we were talking about of trying to lead off with the Impale, no longer as big of an issue. He can set himself up.
So use in set it up with the Yules and just to land the perfect stun.
I mean, you probably Vendetta hit the Yules, but you know, you want the ultimate security. Better not screw this one up. Invis Yules.
What do you have to say about Bane?
You're just not gonna go away from him, are you? You just want us to pummel on poor Bane until nobody picks this hero ever again. They look for the extra kill. And they got Viper, they're like, his TP's already done. We don't care about that. We want that extra hero kill. Don't manage to get it though.
Well, I remember during the summit, Virtus.Pro picked Bane, ended up the same way, but actually Solo was buying a lot of time for his
Dire's
team.
top tower is under attack.
I am not a fan of the Bane.
Not a fan of that hero that has to die so that your team has the space to farm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have one of those heroes, then you might as well have something that scales or has a chance of doing something useful with his ultimate. Like at least Crystal Maiden can sometimes get off a big freezing field, you know.
Yeah,
He can push out waves with Crystal Nova or something. Yeah, it is Bane. Like, what does he do? Brain Sap and Creep? That's not really. That's really not fast wave pushing. He's gonna get a 1 second Fiend's Grip. Might as well not be an ultimate at that point. Are you happy now?
17 CS on Bane. Even Nyx Assassin has lower CS than Bane. 13 against 17.
That is impressive. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of your job, right? You have to Vendetta and scout things all the time.
Yeah. We missed the kill on IO though.
I did not miss the kill. I just decided it wasn't important enough to talk about it. I just showed it on screen.
There's the Aghanim Scepter we were talking about, so Ursa doesn't have to fear the Fiend's Grip. Also, he can remove the Silence from Queen of Pain. He can remove pretty much everything. Earthshaker just popping random dots.
Spycat's fully committed to the rat. He's getting an Aghanim Scepter too.
Well, I guess that's their only option. I don't think they can fight anymore. And what is that? Is that full Shiva's Guard on Tidehunter? Oh, no, he actually bought a gem.
It's about the right timing, right? Vega Squadron are so strong at this point in the game that they know Navi can't really contest, so it's all about just crowding out the map and making sure there's no vision, that Navi feel comfortable pushing out, or if they do, it's always risky. But they are always being able to split push out the map with this Radiant Spirit Bear and Earthshaker spending his time in the trees, occasionally popping out.
Yeah, you either have Earthshaker in the trees or Bane just AFK in the trees. Much.
Don't worry, guys, I got this way. Brain Sap! You can Nightmare another one, too. That's the real value. Afterlife looking for his Ravage opportunity. They don't see anyone pushing into that offlane camp. I think they're just trying to bait out mid right now.
There is the
money to burn.
AC fully finished on Lina, and he goes for Crystallis. I talked to Grant a little bit during the NA. They tend to go for more defensive items on Lina, like Shiva's Guard, Lincoln Spheres. I mean, it depends on the game, but you hit level 25 pretty early in the game, so getting that Crystallis, that extra damage.
General, you just screwed up real badly. They had the sentry there, he saw the Nyx Assassin, and he tried to go for the Enchant Totem, right-click into Enchant Totem again, get the stun, and instead he got Spike Carapace. If he just commits Echo Slam, maybe he kills the Nyx Assassin, chain stuns him, kills him, and he can blink out. But now he's dead, no defense. Vega Squadron immediately go to the high ground. They've already taken a Bane kill as well, not that it matters.
Yeah, they need to defend the top lane. Spirit Bear is already there. They still don't have an Aghanim Scepter. Oh, they're just gonna go for the shrines, I guess, and wait for the next Roche. Roche might respawn in 2 minutes. Just get rid of the vision with that valuable gem on Tide.
Man, you taught General up that 5-man Echo Slam, and then
I
ever
love
since,
to jinx it.
You jinxed the hell out of him. I'm gonna tell them. When they lose this game, I'm gonna tell them, go ahead and write a handwritten thank you note to Lacoste for jinxing the shit out of you.
Well, if they got a good Echo there, they could have gotten the pick off, the one they missed, and the Roche was alive there, right?
Yeah. You know how many Navi fans there are out there, Lacoste? I don't know if you know this, but you probably want the community on your side as a caster. You just pissed off a whole lot of fans. They're like my beloved Danny isn't going to TI.
I'm a Navi fan since what? 2K10.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Not a good
Wait,
time.
so you bandwagon them after they won TI? Is that really?
Not a good time to be a Navi fan.
Not anymore.
Hard times.
Falling on rough times. And it's about to get a whole lot rougher if Navi get caught here. Again,
Yules.
Viper is whatever, right? He's not. It's a Bane. It's not a hero of impact. It's a large creep.
Well, I'm glad he has that 1000 mana pool, doing so much, casting those spells.
Worthy tribute.
General, quick push through mid, and is going to blink back before Vega Squadron's smoke rotation can catch him.
With 4000 gold on Earth, so he can just go for pretty much whatever he wants. MKB or a Basher, what do you think?
I kind of like the Basher at this point. Just get some threatening power to the Queen of Pain.
Is he gonna stay in there 3 seconds till Roche respawns?
Hell yeah. So Aloha Dance. Get himself an Aegis. Pick up Oh yeah, you were talking about the Lina build?
Yeah.
Were you gonna say that you like
I
offensive?
love the offensive build with Crystallis because she hits level 5 so fast with plus 40 and 4% Fiery Soul. I mean, I think she deals the most right-click damage in the game right now.
Yeah, I think it's silly to overly like Lincolns and AC or
yeah, I mean,
Shivas.
you have a Black King bar, you have a Bloodstone, you revive fast, you have a Shadow Blade. It's enough. I'm the one who builds the most defensive items like Blink, 4-staff, Fuel Scepter.
Yeah.
But when it's enough, it's enough. Yeah. It's time to deal some.
Oh, they force the blink out. That means Ursa is going to be able to jump onto Dendi here. The Shivas is going to be able to slow him down. The relocate is going to get him out of there. Let's see if actually Seneko can get out of here with the tether. They're going to be able to get the telekinesis. No, they're not even going to try. They're going to back out. They have a well, not tower to defend, but creeps to defend against the split pushing Spirit Bear. They do get it. And save their creep wave in the process.
Alright, Ursa with the Purge. Or Diffusal Blade. Okay. What is that for? Does anyone have Ghost Scepter? No.
No. Ghost Scepter on... well, it removes Glimmer Cape, right? So you can... I think you can get it like as you're... You throw the Glimmer Cape and there's that Fade time that can stop that, but...
I don't think he's super fast.
Doing it. What is the reason he's doing it? Why that over the lockdown of Abyssal?
Yeah. I can't find
that
any logic.
Does it purge off night rate?
Well, maybe.
Don't think it purges.
If that's the thing,
that's for sure.
It doesn't definitely.
Well, either way,
double damage Lina. It's gonna wear off pretty soon, but still look at the damage.
Split is going to protect against some of that damage. It's now away though. Melee Rax at half HP. If Navi want to keep that up, they're going to have to initiate now. Fisher goes out. Melee Rax is down. And it looks like Navi just trying to buy time or maybe a better opportunity. Or initiate.
First wanted to go for Mask of Madness and Syllabear, then for Deso. Now he wants to be sneaky, have Shadow Blade. Turn off Radiance, go through the lane, I guess. Pop the Radiance, then just try to split push as much as possible, even though there's tier 2 and tier 2 on bottom and on the mid actually. So it's gonna be hard to do it.
Yeah, you don't have the real threatening power, right? The real threat is like, oh, I'm gonna take your tier 3 and something real is gonna be lost. Well, you just trade a tier 2 when you're going high ground as Vega Squadron. Vega's gonna get caught out again. There. Damage on him, stop the recall, and that is now a bear down. 2 minutes that Vega Squadron can take advantage of the one bear policy by Cat.
Yeah, they still have Aegis on Ursa plus Cheese on Lina. I think Vega wants to finish it right now. Or just try to force a fight, get the Raxes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Remember when this wasn't legal?
Yeah. Yeah, there used to be that, like, you could actually get, immediately removes the Nightmare. That's the power of an Aghanim Scepter. Ursa, and you see the dwindling power of Bane.
Feels a lane in the backpack.
Fisher stolen for Silent, that's a big pickup. They are... Navi's just trying to buy time. They got the Spirit Bear coming in. They're going to have to initiate here. If they really want to get something done at top, stop these TPs back or something, they are going to be able to catch Silent, turn around, two-man Fisher as well. General's not going to be hit by that LSA. The Ravage is going to be able to catch the two of them, though. They're going to blow up the Wisp, starting first. Dendi pops his BKB and is forced away, unable to save General there.
No buyback on General.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Not enough being done. The top lane, he took the tier 3, but no melee racks. So no real advantage being gained as that's going to be able to take the shrines anytime soon. Meanwhile, Vega Squadron just keep on racking it up. A 20,000 gold lead, 25k experience of Bloodthorn. Now for G, we got to use a blade from the backpack. Going to be dropped into his regular inventory sometime soon. I actually thought he lost the Aegis in that last fight, but I guess he didn't even die.
It goes. Also Tidehunter with a cheese. Lena doesn't have any slots left. I mean, she can keep the cheese maybe. Use the cheese, then pop a BKB. Or just remove the Shadow Blade if she wants to play it safe.
Death and good are linked. Double damage.
Alright, team. Navi can no longer just trade away Raxes for the Spirit Bear split push. They are going to have to demand from Vega Squadron.
Ursa with a cheese.
Oh, Echo Slam actually laid out. They're going to try and blow up the Ursa and stop the cheese from being used, but a two-man stun comes out now. Both cores are down. Ursa comes in and rips apart Viper as well. Buyback comes out from Dendi. They are going to turn things around. It's actually the relocate board here. Puts Pycat in a really terrible position where he is also going to die. Buybacks on any of these other heroes. So Navi will call it. They are out of the TI qualifiers. Navi, once the top of the CIS region, quickly filter to the bottom. Vega gets themselves in for that top four.
Said they for Navi indeed. This is gonna be the first TI without the Dendi, right?
Yeah. First TI without Ice. First TI without Dendi.
Well, maybe first TI without a Misery.
Could be, though they're looking pretty good so far.